Becoming a profitable day trader in 2023 is actually doable. And that's even if you have very little experience. Now, some people might attack me on this and say, no, it's not that doable or it's not that easy. Well, of course, it's not that easy, right? This field is hard and it takes a lot of effort, discipline, patience, and screen time in order for you to actually develop something that works for you in this field. But I'm going to give you some tips here that are going to help you become a profitable trader in 2023. The first thing is to actually, and this kind of goes into the psychology of trading, but it's to actually believe in yourself, have confidence. You enter a trade and it goes against you and you start seeing that little red number in your trade where you're down X amount of money, your confidence starts to plummet and it just goes down, 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 down. And then you just exit out of your trade, whether you're short or long, you exit out of it and you take the L because you got too emotional. And then once you exit the trade, then it starts going in your favor where you could have actually made a profit. This is where believing in yourself and having the confidence and making an educated decision. Now, an educated decision is a whole other topic when talking about day trading. We'll get to that here in a second. But having confidence in your decision to enter the trade and why you entered it, right? And letting it play out to your standards. Have a stop loss, have a profit target, have a set plan for the trade. If it starts going against you, that's normal. No trader is perfect. You're going to have trades that run against you before they go in your favor. So just have the confidence and the boost, right, in yourself, and confidence in yourself to say, I think this trade's going to work out. I have a plan. My entry's good. Let's stick to the plan. If it stops me out, it stops me out. It's fine, but I'm not going to exit too early and take a loss when my plan or my trade could have been correct. So the first tip, having confidence in yourself, is absolutely key. The next thing, the second tip, is to put in the screen time. Believe it or not, even when trading hours are closed or you're not trading at all, if you're just sitting at your computer at night, go back and look at the charts for the entire day, that day. What did your favorite stock do, or what did your favorite futures market do? Go look at key levels, see how they reacted at supply and demand zones, support and resistance. Look at trends. Were there any trends that day? If you have a market replay, go do the market replay. I know it costs like X amount of money per month to do a market replay, but your broker should have that for you. If you decide, like I said, have to pay for it. But do a market replay if you have it, and think about how you enter a trade and when you enter a trade during that market replay. But go study and spend hours studying. The more time you spend studying, the more confident you're going to be, and the more you're going to pick up on how the market reacts at key levels. But you can also do this on a daily, weekly, monthly time frame. Go look at key levels on all of those time frames and see how the market reacted. And then that can actually give you an idea going into the next day on how the market's going to respond at those levels if the market were to hit those key levels. So that's the second tip, is just to put a lot of time in studying and just the screen time. Screen time is super important. The third tip that you want to make sure of is that you're practicing. Always, always practice. And this does not mean practice with real money. Practice in a simulation account, okay? Go to a simulation account, see what kind of position sizes work for you, what kind of key levels, what kind of strategies work for you. Are you a supply and demand trader? Are you a support and resistance trader? Look at key levels and figure out what works for you the best in a simulation account. Now, you don't get the raw emotions of real money in a simulation account, but you can test out new strategies and see what works best for you, and then stick to what works best for you with real money. Don't ever change that, right? If you're going in with real money, don't start switching up your strategies and go against what you knew worked for you already, right? So one of the ways that you can fail in this industry is going into the market, knowing you have a strategy, and then thinking, okay, this isn't working. So you just completely switch everything up with real money without testing it first. Always, always practice before you implement a strategy, and you can do that in a simulation account. The next tip, and this is one of the most important, so keep this in mind when you're day trading. Take it slow. Do not try to get rich quick. Do not try to make $1 million in one night. Though that would be nice. Instant millionaire. Everybody would love that. Do not try to make a crap ton of money in one day. Watch your position size. It's okay. You can make $100 a day for a week. After that week, maybe try $200 a day. If you're consistent, go up to $500 a day. Eventually, as your consistent profits are coming in, you have the confidence to scale up, and then those $100 days turn into $500 days. Then they turn into $1,000 days as you're consistently profitable. But the key part of that is to make sure you're consistently profitable before you go scaling up and throwing in large size and possibly getting wrecked. So always, always, always start slow, be patient, have discipline. Don't just enter the market on a whim. Have a plan, and you will find better chances of success, I will say. With that, I don't ever guarantee success because guarantees get people in trouble, especially in this field. But for you as a trader, you will have a better, higher probability of being successful if you follow those tips. I know I throw a lot at you, but guys, I'm telling you, if you follow those, you practice, get into a simulation account, have patience, discipline, you will find success in this market if you give it the time, right? Also, and speaking of time, don't forget the screen time. Be patient with this, guys. Don't rush it. Take it slow. Take it extremely slow. Think long-term. Even though you're day trading, think long-term on what small, consistent gains can do for you over a year time frame, right? And you will develop a good, strong day trading mentality. Guys, like this kind of content, be sure to smash the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because we got tons of new content coming out, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.